So there's three main hostels in Oxford. There's Simon House, there's Lucy Faithful, also known as Two Saints, and there's O'Hanlon House. O'Hanlon House is the first place that most rough sleepers would come, and it has, I think, 56 beds on 3 stories. So the bottom floor has, I think, something like 7 beds, and those would be for people coming straight off the street, and they would get assessed for maybe a week, and they stay in the beds during that time. And the assessment is basically to see what needs they have. So have they got addictions? What health problems have they got that they might need to go to the medical centre for? Do they have money problems? So that there's then a program set up for each person that they're going to for moving on, and each person gets a key worker to help them with this. On the ground floor, there's also a kitchen and a little dining area where people can have breakfast, lunch, and dinner. There's a laundry room. There's a ping pong table. There's an IT room and a library and a place where they can wash their clothes. There's also lots of bulletin boards of activities. So every day there's stuff to do here. It can be jewellery making, it can be first aid, it can be IT training. There's some more formal courses like health and safety on the construction site that they can then get a certificate and that they need to work on a construction site. Then at some point people get moved up one floor, and the rooms there are a bit quieter, a bit nicer than the ones on the ground floor. And then after people have been here for a while, if they've been good, they can move to the top floor where the rooms are still nicer, probably like a typical student dorm room. There's, I think, either 5 or 6 dogs allowed in total in the hostel. So if you come and yours is the 7th dog, well, you either leave the dog outside or you stay outside with a dog. And that's basically so that there's not too much dog yowling and fights and stuff there. And there's a wet room, where people can drink. And the wet room is used in the winter when it's really cold as also a place where overflow people can roll out their sleeping bags and stay there because the O'Hanlon house is always full. The wet room where people can drink is located outside of the main rest of the hostel, and you have to kind of be let into the hostel from the wet room by the staff so that they can kind of control just what kind of people, how drunk they are when they come into the hostel and whether they're really rowdy or not, to try to keep the noise levels down. It's the hostel is big, it's got an atrium 3 floors tall, and the noise really reverberates and it's often very noisy.
If you'd like to get involved in the On Your Doorstep homelessness campaign, visit oydoxford.com, find us on Facebook or Twitter, or come along to our weekly term time meetings.